Hello? Is there anybody out there? Hey, Leniva, welcome. Just getting everything set up here. Hi, Carrie, welcome. Just waiting for Mr. Scarecrow here. 1 second while I get everything tweeted out, etc. Hi, Autumn, welcome. Hello, everybody. Good evening, Talltail. Mr. Scarecrow said he will be here in a minute. He is just testing things out. So hang tight, guys. So what is everybody up to tonight on this spookiest of eves? I'm actually probably going to go bowling later tonight with a friend who is home from the military. So that should be exciting. Let's see how I do. Oh, no worries, Leniva. Thank you for listening, though. I really appreciate it. Oh, thanks, Talltail. No worries. I completely understand. I always appreciate it when you guys stop by to show support. It means a lot to me. Okay. So what is everyone up to? Are you guys ready to go to bed, etc.? Because I know some of you guys are way ahead of the time here. I'm Pacific Standard Time, so I'm in the past. Or did you guys already do your Halloween thing earlier today? I was a librarian at work earlier. I had a giant book with me, some glasses, my hair was up, scarf, dress. Did my best to look like a librarian. Don't know if it worked. But I think I might try to do face paint for later. So we'll see about that. Wow, a whole 11 of you. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I know you have many other choices for tonight. Hi, Soul. Welcome. And now 12. Welcome, number 12. I think that's a creepypasta, isn't it? I was number 12 or something like that. Can't remember. Let's see. You know, do you guys ever have a situation where you're sitting there replying to someone while you're talking to somebody else? And you respond maybe not in the most appropriate tone to the person that you're responding to via text. Yeah, I do that a lot. Hi, Paul. Welcome. Wow, Carrie. Okay, so Carrie said, Margbot, your biggest British fan, Harry, said he can't be here, but asked me to let you know he sends his best. I'm sorry that Harry can't be here. It won't be the same without him. Talking about Hamilton. Actually, I'll take this opportunity to go on about Hamilton because he's not here. Haha. And I don't know about him being my biggest British fan because I think Lord of Terror is really up there. Hi, Peach. Welcome. Ever the lovely Peach. Hi, Brian. Happy Halloween to you, too. Hi, Amanda. Oh, wow. Okay, so glad that, I didn't overlap with your maker because I actually had to stop watching that when I had to drive home and then get ready for all you lovely folks. And I had to record for Dark Somnium because he didn't realize that I was in the next episode for the Emergency Alert series. I don't know if you guys have caught that yet, but Dark Somnium's channel has a series called Emergency Alert System, which is fantastic, mind you. And yeah, so he hadn't realized that I was in the next episode, so I kind of just rushed home, recorded lines for him, and I think it should be out later today, so keep an eye out for that. Hi, Lex. It's so nice to see you again. I haven't seen you guys in a while. I miss you guys. I'm just way too busy for my own good. Hi, Owl. Yeah, Noctine Owl, you need to give Lucy a huge hug for me and a kiss, even though she's very cranky right now. Got it, Amanda. I don't think I've ever watched the Twitch streams. I should check that out sometimes. Autumn, I do have Snapchat. I thought I had you on Snapchat. It's just Margbot Reads. That's my Snapchat. Sour. Hold on. Did I miss something? I see that Peach Pit is saying who's sour. Oh, I'm Sour Patch Kid Peach Pit. Lex has candy-related nicknames for everyone, and she happens to call me Sour Patch Kid. I believe Vidith is Cupcake, and Goodnight Goosebumps is S'mores. Hi, Jack! Nice to see you! Yes, awesome, Autumn. I will probably be snapping later tonight if you guys want to get a hold of me somehow. I know I promised you guys a face reveal on here, but I think I'm not going to be able to do it live just because I started on my eye makeup and I look kind of funny now. Because like I said, I think I'm going to do some face paint. So I think I'll do it. I'll hang with you guys on Snapchat later. Oh no, creepy blonde girl, why are you upset? Never mind, it's cool. Okay. Yeah, I think everybody knows what I look like. I've just never actually posted it on my channel, which I should probably do at some point in my life when I'm feeling pretty. Aw, thank you, Shells. Thank you so, so much. I hope you had a lovely day out in Ireland. Shells in Ireland. It means a lot to me. Shells is so supportive, always. Happy Halloween to you too, Tuxedo Cat. Nice to see you again. I see so many of you guys here from like your maker stream. It's awesome. Hi, Corrupted Playground. Welcome. All right. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Mr. Scarecrow. One second, guys. Trying to help Mr. Scarecrow through the process. Yeah. Thank you so much, Empoleon. I really appreciate it. Sorry that I missed that when you first posted it. He said, Happy Halloween, Margbot. Hope you have a spooktacular day. I'm working on my LA Comic Con videos and watch The Flash and Legends of Tomorrow. You're very talented and very sweet. Thank you, Empoleon. That means so, so much to me, and you're always so supportive. Thank you so much for that. Bye, Pete. Have fun. I know you guys are busy, but I do appreciate the fact that you guys are stopping by. Whoa, Shells, I wish we had fireworks out here. That'd be awesome. But as you know, I live in California and we catch on fire with any little spark. So, yeah. I know, Brian. I can't wait to hear Mr. Scarecrow's voice also. It's just too amazing. Hi, Lizzie. Welcome. See, I'm telling you guys, I just see so many people from your maker stream. You guys are awesome. You're amazing. Hi, Mr. Lonely Dark. Welcome. So many faces. Gosh, guys, I wasn't expecting this big of a turnout. I gotta tell you guys, last year's Halloween, my channel. I mean, I don't even know how many subscribers I had last year's Halloween, but I had like 2 people watching my live stream, and I think Jack was actually one of them. But yeah, I was a little bit sad because I wasn't able to do anything because I actually moved last year during Halloween and everything was everywhere. And I set up my mic, which was actually, I think that may have been the first time I set up my mic was last Halloween, my official mic, and I wasn't recording on an iPhone anymore. So yeah, I mean, I decided to stream that Halloween and me being the noob that I am, didn't realize that everybody else was also live streaming, and obviously my channel, I don't know, I think I had under 50 subs at the time. But yeah, I had like 2 or 3 people listening to me come and go, and I think Sinister Dark Soul and Jack were the people who were listening to me then. So shout out to you guys. But yeah, I mean, it's insane to me how it's come a long way. Like, I mean, I had 25 people viewing just a second ago as opposed to 3. That means a lot, guys, because I mean, sometimes I see the bigger channel stream and they get like 25 people when they have, thousands and thousands. So it's pretty cool. You guys make me feel loved. Yeah, see, Jack, I knew you were there. Aw, I love you guys too, Shells. Mr. Scarecrow is indeed a really cool guy, creepy blonde girl. I have to, so I have a confession to make. I actually tried getting this interview a couple of months back, but due to scheduling errors with his work, we weren't able to do it. And I was really, really bummed because he has definitely been one of those people that I've really, really wanted to interview. Because come on, guys, he has the voice of Halloween. Well, to me, he does. I don't know if you guys agree, but I think if Halloween had a voice, it would be Mr. Scarecrow's. And I keep saying that. I keep posting it everywhere, but I really do truly believe that. It's 2 a.m. here. Hi, Sophie. Thank you for stopping by. It's 2 a.m. here, so it's not Halloween. Halloween is in your heart, Sophie. It's not a time of the year. It's in your heart. I'm so cheesy. Thank you, Marcos. I really appreciate it. You know, people say that to me all the time that I should have more subscribers, but I think I'm just like a little very well-kept secret of the community. So that's why I have you lovely souls here. Wait, hold on. Trying to help Mr. Scarecrow here still, guys. Give me a second. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. Empoleon said, Margbot, how would you react if I did a Margbot Myers cosplay? I don't know how I'd react. I would be curious to see what it looked like for sure, because I love Michael Myers. I want your soul. You're trying to be a bigger channel. Any pointers, just pointers that I would give anybody without checking out anybody's channel or anything like that is make sure you're in it for the right reasons. Like if you're just trying to grow subscribers and you don't really care for horror or anything like that, not the right reason. If you just love horror and you just want to share content out there and you feel like committed to it, then sure, you know, you should do it. That's one. Two, I'm going to say what all the other channels say, and I'm gonna throw out there, just be original, find something out there. Sure, you may be reading the same Reddit stories everybody's reading, but find something that makes your channel stand out. So whether that be because your channel icon is something nobody else has done, which is actually starting to become very difficult, or whether it be because you create your own music for the channel, et cetera, like whatever it is, choose one thing that makes your channel different from everybody else's. That would be like my biggest advice. Bye, Talltale. Thank you so much for stopping by. Guys, if you haven't checked out Talltale's channel, please do. He's amazing and incredibly creative. Yes, Jack, it's always Halloween in our hearts. Halloween is a season, not just a day. I agree. I totally agree. You know, I don't know what it is, but maybe it's just because I'm getting older or what, but I feel like the more... Hello? Can you hear me, Mr. Scarecrow? I see the Scarecrow icon, but I don't know if he can actually communicate with us. 1 second. So what I was saying is I feel like Christmas keeps creeping up earlier and earlier and earlier. And I love Christmas, don't get me wrong. But it's just Christmas needs to stay in December and not creep its way onto early October. Hold on, guys. Lee, you don't... She's gonna kill me for calling her Lee. Hold on. Mr. Scarecrow has now muted himself, and let's see if I can mute him. Give me a second. Leia. You don't bury a body. There's other ways of doing that. Hi, Sir Kane. Lovely to see you. Leia, I knew you were going to get on me about that. I'm trying to help Mr. Scarecrow come back to us. I muted you, and let me unmute you. How do I unmute him? Hold on, guys. I know this is stupid. I'm being silly right now. muted him and now I can't unmute him. There we go. Mr. Scarecrow, are you there? Hi, I think I can hear you now. Hello, I heard you there for... Yes, I can hear you. Amazing, great.
Great, good to be here.
Everyone has been waiting to hear your voice. Okay. Did you want me... Hold on. Give me a second here. There we go. Okay, that's better. All right, guys, we are here with Mr. Scarecrow. Can you hear me all right?
Oh, yes, I can hear you just fine.
Okay, awesome. All right, guys, Mr. Scarecrow is finally here. I know that's what you guys have been waiting for, all 23 of you. So everybody, give him a warm welcome. And let me go ahead and pull up the questions. How's your Halloween been so far, Mr. Scarecrow?
Oh, it's been fine. I worked mostly.
Yeah, you know, it's a weekday, so I can't really say I've done much either. I worked, and then I'm doing this now, so yeah.
I got all of my Halloweening out over the weekend.
I think most of us did, actually. I mean, that's what's practical. I feel bad for the schools who have to deal with the children hopped up on candy tomorrow.
Well, I'm sure they have to deal with that.
Yeah, hopefully. Okay, so let's get to the interview. Who or what inspired you to start a YouTube channel?
Well, it was people commenting just on the voice and, oh, you should be on the radio or things like that. And fan of on YouTube, the horror channels, listening to the stories and the narrators, and just putting the two of those things together. Just, hey, people seem to really like my voice. I really like these stories. Why not give it a try? It was really just as simple as that.
Gotcha. Yeah, why not share the voice, right? How did you decide to come up or to choose Mr. Scarecrow as your name? What made you choose that? Hello? Mr. Scarecrow?
Later, and I
I'm
loved
sorry.
it. I thought it
I'm
was.
sorry. You cut off right there, so we couldn't hear your response there.
Oh, I'm sorry. What I said is it was actually suggested to me by a very good friend, a fellow YouTube narrator, and I loved it. So I just said, yeah, no, that's perfect. We'll go with that.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, that's nice that it came from a fellow narrator. What inspired this particular design? Because I know you've had different designs for your Scarecrow logo, but what made you stick to this one? Because I think you've had this one for a while now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I believe that time you cut out there.
Oh, I'm sorry. What I was asking is what made you stick to this particular version of the Scarecrow? Because I think you've had this one for a while. I know you've had a few over time, but I think this one you've had for a while now.
Oh, yes, for a while now. Before this, I had two other incarnations of similar image. The first, that was when I was just starting out. It was just like a Scarecrow sketch. Nothing fancy at all. I always planned to replace it. And then after that, the artwork that I had, excuse me, was donated to me by a channel named Yeah Man Productions, and it was
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, Man's incredible and talented.
and oh yes, indeed, I used that.
I'm sorry, you cut off there
Rows of my
again.
videos. Oh, I'm sorry. I was saying that I use that for all of the artwork on the channel, but current artwork, that of which we're seeing right now, that was donated to me by another good friend of mine, Mr. Extremes. Believe you interviewed him before.
Yes, I actually interviewed him last Friday. He sounded very excited that I was interviewing you as well. Okay, I see. Hello? Can you still hear me?
Oh, yes, yes, no, I can hear you.
I'm sorry. It just keeps cutting off, so I'm not sure if you can hear me when it cuts off or not. Yes, he seems very fond of
On my
you. I'm sorry, hello?
yes, hello. Is it something on my end that's or
You know what? I don't know. Let's ask the folks in the live chat. Guys, can you hear me okay? Is it my mic or is it Mr. Scarecrow's? I know there's a lag on this, so it might take a second for them to respond. Somebody said you're like the Vincent Price of creepypasta. How do you feel about that? I think you responded, but I couldn't hear it, and I don't know if they can. Yeah, I guess it's your mic that's cutting off. I'm sorry about that.
oh no. Oh, everything seemed to be working so fine.
That happens sometimes, unfortunately. I just think it comes with the live stream territory. We'll just work through it. It's okay.
Oh, I've
Um,
actually
mhm.
this is the first time I've
Okay.
streamed.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it happens with live streams. I mean, I've been doing this for about a year now, and I still have these issues sometimes. Sometimes the internet just is not willing to cooperate for whatever reason. But okay. So I believe the last thing I asked you was somebody said you're like the Vincent Price of creepypasta in the chat. How did that make you feel?
I'm deeply flattered whenever I hear that. I just get a little chuckle out of that when I hear the Vincent Price of creepypasta or Morgan Freeman.
There's definitely that too. That is so true. What is do you have a favorite video you've narrated?
Oh, I'm sorry. Again, there was another cutout there.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite video you've narrated? And I think,
Not in particular. I'm fond of them all, really. Although, if I had to say which one is, say, the creepypasta that I narrated called Chinese Letters. And the reason why,
oh, that is a good
yes,
one. That is
and
definitely a
why
good one.
it's the reason why it's so special to me is because that was actually the first creepypasta that I ever read.
Oh, and see, I actually hadn't heard that one until you read it. So it's curious that that was the first one that you read. Your channel's the only one I found that one in, but it's definitely a very good one. So I could see why it's your favorite.
It's a very obscure creepypasta.
Yeah, I mean, it seems so because, like I said, your
Very,
channel was the first one that I found it on. And usually the stories I find on your channel, I don't seem to find anywhere else. So you definitely do well in finding original stories to narrate. Do you have a video that you found most disturbing to narrate?
most disturbing. I would have to say I split that up between two videos that I've done.
Hmm.
Not to actually frighten me or scare me. I'm not easily to narrate, but I would say probably the greatest feedback, people saying that, oh, this is really disturbing, was the video I did on the cases of necrophilia.
Those are very disturbing.
Right. Yeah. No, absolutely disturbing. And the feedback on that, I believe, thing negative. It was they did say that maybe I shouldn't veer off into anything that disturbing again and should just stick
Wow.
with the Reddit story.
Wow. That's always interesting
The only
input.
yeah, no, I mean, I'm always open to feedback. If it's too much, I mean, we have to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. And I think that's why a lot of channels won't touch that subject.
The
Um,
only other video, the only other video where I would say that was particularly just doing the research and getting all of the materials together was the disturbing recording videos that I most disturbing audio recordings.
yeah, I mean, because those are real, it gives them, that extra creepy factor because you know that this really happened to somebody out there and you would never want to be in their shoes. I think all of the horror stories carry that to some extent with them, but when you're actually listening to this from the source as it's occurring, it definitely gives you chills. So, yeah, I mean, definitely most disturbing material. Um, what are your future plans for the channel?
Well, I would say just to keep on narrating, stories the fans want want me to narrate, cater to what they want, continue to grow, collaborate with more established and new. I'm always open to bring out smaller channels. I mean, that's how I got started at the beginning. Larger channels wanting me to collaborate with them, even though I was this small
Yeah,
channel that no one had ever heard of.
yeah, it's great that you are willing to collaborate with the smaller channels because I know a
Right.
lot of the smaller channels, myself included, we have trouble finding avenues to be able to kind of get into the community, I guess you could say. I remember when I first started, I didn't even know there was a whole community to this. I thought it was just a whole bunch of people narrating on YouTube, but no. Eventually I found Twitter and I found how to access, those channels on Twitter. Do you have any advice for new serious narrators?
I would I would have to say this point because
I'm sorry, you cut off there again.
um, can you hear me now? Is everything all right?
Yeah, now I can hear you. Hmm.
Okay. Um, I guess what I would say is that because variety of channels, so writing these stories, I would have to say find something that sets your channel apart from the rest. Because anybody this can get a microphone, excuse me, and read internet and post them. So because now really a narration channel they really have to do is just find some way to stand out from the crowd, get their attention, maybe a certain type of story, find a certain niche, or it was just the voice. People were drawn to the voice. If you have the voice for it, well, then maybe that's all you need. If not, then maybe find a certain type of story.
Yeah, that's true. And actually, what before we started the interview, somebody asked me that, and I feel like that's the same advice that everybody gives new channels is to do something that sets them apart. What do you feel sets your channel apart from the others?
Um, I'm going to be completely honest, probably not much.
But you know what? It doesn't have to be much. There has to, as long as there's one thing that makes your channel special and makes your channel stand out, that's all that really matters. If you look at the people who have quality content out there and who have gotten the exposure, it's because their channel, well, early in the early days, it's because there were only a very few channels, but now the channels that stand out, it's because they found one thing and they kind of stuck to it, and that's what they're known for, and that's why everybody keeps coming back. So it doesn't have to be much. I mean, like you said, even if it's just your voice and you love doing this, then that's enough.
Oh, absolutely. I absolutely agree. And yes, I guess in this case, the voice, it was listeners and narrators found it unique and my style different from it was the that was just something that they hadn't seen before or so that, it's really the same format, I guess I would say.
Yeah, and just personally, I feel that like I said earlier, the stories you read aren't stories that I've heard, 10 times before.
And of course, trying to find your has heard of before also. Yes, because there's only so many times you can listen to somebody read suicidemouse.avi or Squidward
Yeah,
Suicide.
definitely. Certainly, that is very true. Um, so do you have a process to prepare for recording?
Yes, actually, not much, but it's mostly just vocal warm-ups that I was acting a little bit. Um, they taught me some vocal warm-ups to do,
Okay.
you know,
And
and oh, and then actually, what I find really helps is while I'm recording, I'll sip on ginger ale. I find that that really soothes the throat.
wow, ginger ale. I'll have to try that. I mean, I'm really bad with warm-ups for my recordings, but I'd never heard ginger ale before, and I don't mind it. I mean, I hear tea a lot, and I particularly don't care for tea, so I don't do that. But I'll have to try the ginger ale because
Oh
I don't
no, I
really.
despise tea.
See, you understand. Thank you so much for finally being somebody who doesn't like tea. Because I mean, I feel like everybody around me loves tea. So, but yeah, so that's why I don't do that with the warm-ups. But I'll have to try the ginger ale. I hadn't heard that one before.
Oh, yes, no, feel free to give it a try. I find that it is really, really soothing.
Yeah, I definitely
Has to be
will.
watered down though.
Okay. I'll do that next time I record then. Thank you for that. Um, do you have a dream collaboration that you would like to see happen?
So definitely with someone like Mr. Creepy Pasta or Creeps McPasta.
Okay. Yeah, the big guys in the community. That would be amazing. I would love to see that happen as well. Just because I know they're really good at what they do. I mean, they kind of pioneered this whole creepypasta thing, and then you certainly have the voice for it. So that would be really amazing to see someday.
Absolutely, I can only hope that one day I become big enough to actually get our attention.
Hey, you never know. You know what? You'd be surprised. And I know that Creeps McPasta is one to do this. I don't really know so much for Mr. Creepy Pasta, but I know Creeps McPasta actually randomly pops up in smaller, lesser known channels. And you're kind of he doesn't put it out there. He doesn't tell people, "Oh, send me requests or anything." But I think every so often he'll choose one channel and he'll just be willing to collaborate, which I think is really cool. Even though that he has a million plus subscribers, he'll randomly make his cameos in the community. If you could meet any other narrator in the next 12 months, who would it be and why?
You mean who would I want to meet in person?
Yes. Mhm.
Mm, I would honestly have to say Unit of 22.
Okay. Do you have a particular reason why Unit or?
Um, um, well, he's just he's an awesome guy. Collaborated with him, and we've actually become good friends. And to find out he lives in the same state as me, a little ways away, but I mean, if it was possible, if we could, oh, I would love to meet up with him and hang out with him. He's a great guy.
Yeah, Unit does seem to be like a lot of fun, and he's always up for helping out other channels. So I see the appeal there. He's a cool guy and he's a friend. He's definitely had a big influence in this community. What do you think has been your greatest achievement pertaining to your channel?
I would honestly have to say just I know there was at one point on another channel was over 8, so hoping to reach that level again. But just the success that it's had in general, I feel like is in and of itself.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that, having your channel grow technically all over again has to be a good feeling, and I'm sure that you'll surpass that mark, and your channel will be much bigger than that. I look forward to seeing that happen for you. In the face of all the issues that content creators have had with YouTube recently, what motivates you to keep going?
The fans, really, my my fans and my listeners, they who have been with me since the beginning. They followed me over to this new channel, and you know how loyal the fans are, and everyone's always been to me. So
Yeah,
they're the ones who really keep me going. Whenever I feel like I'm giving up or thinking oh maybe I'll never be as big as everybody else. Should I keep trying? Just I remember about the fans, and I say, you know, it's really for them. They
I'm sorry you cut off there again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just concluding that it's the fans, all the fans and listeners are the ones who motivate me to keep it going.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, I mean, I know that there have been periods of time where, you've kind of taken a break, but and I've spoken to other people in the community, they always wait for you to come back, and I mean, I've always waited for you to come back because funny story, I actually found another channel with your voice on it first, but you already had this Scarecrow channel. And I noticed that the other channel, I think, wasn't uploading anymore or something. And I'm like, oh, he had such a great voice. I wonder where he went. And then I think I heard you on Unit's channel, or somebody else. I think it was Unit's channel. And I said, I recognize that voice. I know I've heard it before. And so I followed the link on that description and I found you again. And then come to find out, it's the same narrator. So I was really glad that, you started narrating, that you continued narrating on your own channel. So it's awesome to have you around, and I'm sure people would miss your voice if you chose to no longer upload. Have you had any crazy fan occurrences?
Yeah, I'll sometimes take breaks, and I actually feel really bad that I wasn't particularly active of all months. I had nothing special for today, no Halloween special, and I feel bad about that. But
I think a lot of us didn't really have Halloween specials this year. And I mean, that's for various reasons. Sometimes we just have personal things going on in our lives. Sometimes just, everything that's happened with YouTube can be a little bit discouraging, which is understandable. I mean, even if you're not in this for the money, it kind of hurts to have YouTube just either take down your content or say, oh, it's not worthy of this. So I think that really had an impact on the entire horror community this year. Um, but I understand that the content creators also have their lives as a subscriber. I mean, I hope that my subscribers understand that I have my own life too. So I think it goes both ways. I'm sorry. I think you didn't hear my last question because I don't think we could hear you responding to what I was saying. Um, but have you had any crazy fan occurrences?
Uh, Define crazy.
um, well, I guess it ranges from somebody saying inappropriate things to you in videos to a full-blown stalker in real life.
Nope, haven't had anything that drastic. As far as that made me look twice. Um, and this is going to sound weird. It is going to sound weird. Um, there was a comment on a video of mine. It's me, and then they put the water droplets emoji.
Wait, say that again. You got cut off in the middle of that, so I'm not quite sure what you were saying.
I said that on a video of mine, a viewer left a comment that said, "This voice makes me," and
Oh.
the water droplets emoji.
Oh my. Okay. That's
That was
I'm sure that's blush worthy right there. Oh my goodness. And
most.
sorry, go ahead.
No, just I was agreeing. Just most definitely.
Yeah. Since it's Halloween, what is your favorite kind of candy?
It's a tie between Reese's and Twix.
Okay, those are both really good candies. Okay. Candy corn, yay or nay?
Oh, hello, did I cut off again?
You did. Sorry about that.
Did I cut off again?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you hear what I had said?
No, we didn't hear candy corn, yay or nay. I think we're just not meant
Candy
to know
corn.
if you, I think we're not meant to know if you like candy corn or not because every time you're
I
about to
honestly,
respond, it cuts off. Yeah, see exactly what I mean. Every time you respond to that question, it cuts off. I don't even know. We're not meant to know. It's meant to be the great
I'm,
mystery of Mr. Scarecrow.
I gotta time it. I have to time it just right.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, wait.
Uh,
I can hear you. Okay, I have nothing against candy corn.
okay.
What hate is about.
Okay. All right. Now we know, guys. You know, the question was answered. All right. Do you have any special plans for when you hit 100,000 subscribers?
100,000 subscribers. I'm still trying to figure out what to do for 20 or
Every time I ask that question, people say, "Oh, I'm never gonna hit that," or "Why are you asking that?" Who knows if that's gonna happen? I'm like, okay, well, we like to be optimistic here on my channel, so you know.
um I mean, if I don't do it for say a 50,000, maybe a face reveal.
So you're saying there's a chance you might face reveal at 50,000. Guys, hurry up and get him into 50K. We must know. Okay.
I'm only going to warn you though, whatever you're picturing.
You know, as silly as it sounds, but I don't really run around picturing what the narrators look like. Not because, it's a good or a bad thing, but I usually just picture all of you guys like your icons, which is probably weird, but it's like I literally could just picture you right now like a talking scarecrow. Which I'm sure you're not a talking scarecrow in real life, so.
Oh,
Hello? Can you hear me?
No, unfortunately, no, I am not.
um,
And there is no yellow brick road.
oh darn. But see, I wasn't picturing that kind of scarecrow either. I was picturing a terrifying scarecrow. So there was never going to be any yellow brick road. Just like some gloomy, creepy background. I wonder, does it cut off for you when I'm talking?
Yes, your
Oh,
voice will periodically.
I'm sorry about that. I should have thought about this way beforehand. Um, okay. So let's see if anybody posted any questions in the chat for you. And as usual, guys, you know I wasn't ignoring the chat. I just like to give my full attention to the narrator I am interviewing. So let's take a look. Hmm. I don't know. I think I saw a couple of questions earlier. Sir Kane said definitely his voice is wonderful. Marco said scrumptious voice.
Oh, thank you.
Let's see. Oh, Miss Psycho Doc, you're quite welcome for the interview. Fear Crawler said he wants to meet you. Fear Crawler wants to meet you. I think Fear Crawler might be in your state as well. Not quite sure. He's another fellow narrator. Corrupted Playground said,
Oh,
I
yes, of course,
need
I know
this
him very well.
voice in a video. I feel like he's about to unveil a plan to take over the world. Are you about to unveil a plan?
I'm sorry, what was that? He's about to.
Unveil a plan to take over the world. Are you? Is that what's going to happen?
Oh, no.
Hello? Sorry, you cut off again.
Yes, hello? Oh, I cut off again.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if they must know, as long as they promise not to tell anybody. We're all going to hold the world hostage for $100 billion.
That's a lot of money. But maybe Donald Trump can come up with it, you know? He is a wealthy guy. uh, let's see. Hold on. Oh, our foreign listeners didn't know what candy corn was. Candy corn is this terrible thing. You don't want to know what it is. Let's see. Hold on. Did you dress up for Halloween today?
Not today.
Did you dress up over the weekend?
I did, although not in a costume per se.
That's interesting. Okay.
I guess I should clarify. It was actually a suit.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. Well, depending on the venue, I guess that could be a costume technically. um, how tall are you? Sophie wants to know how tall you are.
A very well dressed vampire. Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
Sophie wants to know how tall you are. Mr. Scarecrow? Hello. 6'3"? I think I heard that. Oh man. I think because everybody is streaming tonight, it's also not helping the quality of the streams. Sorry about that, guys. What is your favorite color by Sunny Jack-o'-lantern?
Oh my, is it me or is this getting worse?
I think it's getting worse. And I think part of it is YouTube because everybody's streaming tonight, and part of it is the internet. Yeah, so we may have to wrap this up kind of early, guys. Sorry about that. Let's see. Just gonna try to get through the questions here. What is your favorite color by Sunny Jack-o'-lantern?
My favorite color is blue.
Oh, awesome. That's the best color. Favorite animal?
I agree. I would have to say a lion.
A lion. Okay, that's a pretty good animal. Pretty fierce. Creepy blonde girl wants to know who your favorite narrator is. And you don't have to answer that because I usually don't like answering questions or asking questions like that, but it's totally up to you.
Well, no, I'll answer. Honestly, I don't have a favorite per se. I'm very fond of
Oh, you guys aren't meant to know. It cut off. You guys aren't meant to know who he's fond of. All these silences seem to be carefully timed to cut out your answers, apparently. Mr. Scarecrow?
whenever I speak, it doesn't show up on.
The last thing we heard was that you're very fond of, and then it went dark.
What I had said was that I actually don't have per se. I'm fond of a great many narrators, and I like them all equally.
Gotcha. Okay, awesome. Miss Monster said, yes, lovely voice. I just subbed to him. We'll binge watch at work tomorrow. Oh, nice. Glad I could
Oh, thank
introduce you,
you
Miss
very
Monster.
much. Much, Miss Monster.
What is your favorite movie by Circane Narrations?
My favorite movie, well, that's The Lion King.
Oh, that's really cool. Let's see. Corrupted Playground said, I know everyone talks about their first collaboration, but how did you approach getting your first? What is a proper way to approach a content creator? That's a good question.
No, that is a good question. I would honestly say just be just be for because now the pressure's on. I guess if anyone actually tries this and it doesn't work out. Oh, Mr. Skim, I would say don't be afraid, don't be shy. Just you can message them because them are very approachable, very nice people, wonderful people, and you can just say, I'm a small channel, getting my start here on YouTube, narrating these stories. I have a great passion for narrating these stories. I'd like a little more. I'd like to get out there a little more and like your channel would provide me the opportunity
Yeah,
to do me the
I agree.
honor of channels.
The way that you ask is definitely important when you ask for a collaboration because I've heard from a couple of people who have bigger channels that I know that they get requests sometimes where somebody will just approach them and say, "Hey, can you feature me on your channel?" And like that's it. And or they'll say, "Hey, I think if we collaborate, it would really help me grow." It's just like, how are you just
Yeah,
gonna
no, don't.
that's rude. Don't do that. Be polite about it, and don't just collab because you want their subscribers. Collab because you also like their
For respond.
content. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Just I don't know. I feel like people forget manners sometimes. And obviously don't ask to collaborate if you don't even have a single video up on your channel. You can't start off with
Also,
a
very
collaboration. Like you have to show that you have dedication to your channel as well, not just hey, you're gonna help me grow. Because if you have one video up and that's it, or you don't have any videos up, then it almost makes the content creator wonder if you're around to last. Like, okay, well, what if I collaborate with this person and give them my time? Because obviously recording these things takes time. And then next week they're gone because they decided, oh, this is boring, never mind. So give it some time, give your channel some time before you go out and request, a collaboration would be my advice. Hi, Lord of Terror. Nice to see you here. Okay. So, Mr. Scarecrow, usually during this part of the stream, I go ahead and I add some friends. I don't know if you want to stick around. You're more than welcome to. I don't know if the internet quality will improve. I don't really think it would get worse, but because that usually doesn't happen. But I guess Hangouts has managed to surprise me. So if you want to stick around with us, that'd be great. But if you have other things to do, I completely understand. Hello.
Yes, I'm sorry. I believe you cut off there again.
Oh, no, I was saying that this is the part of the stream where I ask other narrators to join, and you're more than welcome to stick around with us if you like. If not, I understand if you have other things to do. I don't know if you heard me that time.
Oh, actually,
Hello.
uh, I was just saying that I appreciate the invitation, and I wish that I could, but unfortunately, I do have to get going after this.
No, I completely understand. And thank you so much for granting me this interview. I'm sorry that the internet was just tedious. I know that you had to repeat yourself a couple times, and that's never fun. But I really, really appreciate the fact that you took the time to, answer questions for me and for everybody in the chat. And I hope you have a lovely Halloween.
You as well. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, and if you ever want to stop by one of my streams again, you're more than welcome to.
Well, thank you very much. I very well will do that.
All right. Have a good evening. Bye. Okay, guys. So, if you haven't checked out Mr. Scarecrow's channel, I have linked him below. So please give him a listen. He is really good. He's one of my favorites. And I will go ahead and reach out to a couple other narrators. I know I had reached out to Fearcrawler because he's awesome. And let's see. I know Goose is working. So 1 second, guys. Box of purple lemons. Hi, nice to see you. Fear crawler. Someone has to scare the crows away. Let's see. 1 second, guys. Not ignoring you, I swear. Feel free to ask any questions in the chat. Thank you to all 20 of you that are still here. Sunny jack-o'-lantern, it's actually quite chilly out here, and I love it. Because it's actually been pretty warm, and then all of a sudden this weekend I decided to go on a beach getaway, and it gets really cold. But I'm very happy with the chilly weather. I was actually wondering why it was so chilly, or so warm recently, even though I do live in California. Let's see, any other questions? Mm-hmm. Ah, Fear Carla's here.
That's me.
Hi, welcome.
Thank you.
How are you doing this evening?
Still really cold.
You know what? I love being cold though. I hate like summertime heat when it's still in October, which it was like a week and a half ago.
Yeah, but I'm old. My knees are giving out.
We're the same age. What are you talking about?
We're not the same age.
We're pretty close, I think. I thought we were.
No.
I'm turning 29 like next month.
Yeah, you're just a youngster.
Oh, I could have sworn we were the same age. I was wrong, I guess.
No.
Never mind.
Okay, fine. We're the same age.
See, I thought so. Exactly. And if it makes you feel any better, my knees are giving out too. Oh man, we're just getting up there, aren't we?
That's right.
Can you imagine us trick-or-treating at this age? My God.
No, but okay. No, I was trick-or-treating with my son, and now my knees are like still really sore. So cold, damp weather.
I have to ask, what did your son dress up as?
He went as Rocket Raccoon from Guardians of the
Oh,
Galaxy.
that's awesome. That's such a cool costume. You have a creative kid there.
Yeah, he's awesome.
That's awesome. Corrupted Playground said, I really like that you interview all these content creators. Brings a more human side to the voices we all enjoy. Great work. Yes, that's what I try to do with this. That's why I started doing this. I'm really glad it's getting across. And introducing you guys to new content creators. That too. Maybe one day Fear Crawler will grab me an interview.
That would be like probably the shortest interview you've ever conducted.
Not even. Do not even.
My
I'm
answers
pretty
would
sure.
be my answers would be extremely short. I'd be like, uh-huh, yep, nope, and maybe.
I'm really good at teasing answers out of people. Okay. So, yeah. I mean, I think I'm pretty decent at like bringing out people's personality. Occasionally, we will have technical difficulties. Like that one time I interviewed Creepypasta Goblin, who's in China. There was like long 5-minute silences in between, but I did my best. So, yeah.
That's all you can hope for.
Yeah, that's all you can hope for. I hope that, I mean, I wish I would have like done a test run with Mr. Scarecrow beforehand because we could have maybe sorted out some issues. But I think you guys got the gist of it. Let's see.
See, I mean, I was hoping he was going to stick around because I'm a fan of his. I subbed to him, I want to say between 6 and 8 months ago when he was on Vidit22's channel.
Huh?
So
Yeah, you know, unfortunately, like I really,
I'm a little sad. A little sad, but not gonna lie. A little sad.
Little
right
sad?
now. A little
I'm
sad right
sorry.
now, actually. You know.
But he said he is
It's
willing to collaborate, so maybe you
yeah,
should
yeah, I
reach
know,
out.
but it's like getting to a party where there's like a really famous person you really admire, and then all of a sudden you get to the party and they just left, and you're like,
I'm sorry.
and they're
I'm
like, no,
sorry that the famous person
just missed him.
left.
You just missed him, like no, and someone you look up to though. So
Yeah, no, definitely. I really think that maybe it was because of the internet. So that was my fault for not being more prepared for this. But
super chat.
let's see. Let's take a look. Empoleon, thank you. $10. Love your interviews, Margbot. Keep up the amazing work. I would like to meet you at a future convention. If I go to a convention, guys, well, I'm sure I will go to a convention. I just don't know when. I will certainly let you guys know, and I would love to hang out with subscribers and content creators. So, as far as hashtag be hot like Margbot, as we discussed yesterday, or was it Sunday? I can't remember. Like 2 or 3 days ago. If I were hot like Margbot, then I would have gotten into that bar this weekend. But clearly I was not. So we might have to revise that hashtag. You probably weren't watching that Fear Crawler, but
no, I was not.
I was on a weekend getaway, and one of the places I went to was like a small college town. And one of the bars there, it wasn't even a club, okay? It was a bar. I'm sorry, guys, I'm still ranting about this. But they were having an event. It was like a Halloween costume event for the 80s, like during the 80s or whatever, 80s themed, whatever you want to call it. And they like took one look at me and the person I was with, and I guess because we weren't scantily clad or dressed in costume, they were like, oh, you know, the tickets are sold out, blah blah blah. And then the girls right behind us, 3 girls not in costume but scantily clad, or you know, they got right in. So yeah.
That's awful.
No, yeah. To be young again. Lord of Terror said, when are you going to interview me? Lord of Terror, I already interviewed you. You annoyed me to interview you.
Oh,
so
Lord of Terror. He is awesome.
He really is.
I like when he shows up. He just shows up at random. Like when I was doing my 300 subscribers video, he just popped up. I'm like, Lord of Terror's here. I was like, oh, awesome. Here's the link. Join. This will be funny. He's so hilarious.
He really is. I wish he'd start a funny channel, humor oriented channel.
He should.
But I don't know if those do well on YouTube, to be honest with you.
Oh, his would.
I think so too. Games and Movies said, Margbot, I was in Disneyland on October, Friday the 13th, and I was there on 10:45 and left at 12:35. Wow, you were there the entire day. That's awesome. Let's see. Looking at the chat, guys. Give me a second. That guy can sit on a pine cone. I don't know about that. I do have a fission reactor in my chest. Thank you very much, Sunny Jack-o'-lantern, for reminding me. That's why I'm hot. Oh, man. So why are you still awake, Fear Crawler? I'm sure you're tired.
We have like a time zone difference, you and I, so it's not that late here.
Okay.
Well, actually, well, I mean, I mean, I'm like 2 hours ahead of you, so it's not super late.
Okay. It's not that bad then.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought you
not.
were 3.
I mean, no, it's not that bad.
Gotcha. Okay. But we are ancient and old and we should be in bed by now.
No, I usually, I mean, I usually now don't go to sleep till after midnight, so got nowhere to go, nothing to do anymore.
Well, you have videos to make. We look forward to them.
Yeah, I'm behind on it, and honestly, I think I hit like a big stumbling block where I just don't know what I want to do next, and so now I've just been finishing up all the collabs that I promised to do, and I'm still a little behind on those, but I for my next video, I don't know what to do. I'm like blocked. So
I
yeah.
hate it when that happens. I've had situations where I'm like, okay, maybe I should do this video next, especially for the true stories, because I do both the true and the creepiest pastas. But sometimes I feel like everybody's just done everything in the true scary story area. So I'm like, I don't even know what to do anymore. Like, what do I even do? I hate that feeling. But no, I getcha. I see where you're coming from in regards to that.
It's like you'll be driving home and you'll be going, the next video I do is going to be this, or oh, I could do this, or oh, how about this? And then all of a sudden, 20 minutes later, you're like, what was I just thinking of?
Yeah.
It's gone. It's gone.
Yes.
But it was
Oh my
so
gosh.
awesome. Why don't I write these things down?
Yep. I had that happen like 3 or 4 days ago. I was like, you know what? Nobody's done this. I should do this. And then it was gone.
It's like,
And
what was
now
it?
it's bothering me because I can't
What
remember what it
was it?
was. It's really annoying. So,
Do some cold themed scary stories. That's not a bad idea.
somewhat
Although,
themed.
it's Sunny Jack Lantern says, it's getting cold, guys. Do some cold themed scary stories.
Like
That's
I fell through
true.
the ice. That's true. We could do that. I'm going to do a scary story video where it's like my hot cocoa was too hot and I burnt myself. That's my next video, guys. No.
It could be like 2-sentence horror stories, but make them really, really lame, like not scary.
Yeah, exactly. Like just some common sense stuff because common sense doesn't seem to be very common anymore.
I
Oh my
just picked up my
gosh.
food from McDonald's. I opened the bag and my Big Mac was gone. It's
Oh
like
my
what?
God.
What? Oh, that's
Oh, hey, Gloomy
terrifying.
House. Man, I love Gloomy House's channel. I was watching his stream earlier. He's so awesome. Gloomy House, do you want to join the stream? You're always welcome on my streams. I love his content. I don't know if you're familiar with his channel.
I'm not, but I'm about to be.
Yeah, he actually did a live stream earlier today. He was going to some Quaker cemetery, and yeah, it was. I didn't get to watch all of it because I was at work. I was sneaking around to listen to some of the stuff that was going on. Okay, but yeah, like I caught like glimpses of it, and I think it's called the Friends Cemetery or something like that. But yeah, I mean, I imagine Quakers, I don't know, but I feel like people who lead very religious, stoic lives are more more prone to having creepy things happen to them. Thank you so much, Empoleon. That's really nice. Thank you for saying that I am beautiful. Somebody has to tell me, right? But yeah. Okay. The quality wasn't that terrible, Gloomy House. I mean, you were out live streaming, like on location in a cemetery. So, I mean, I think the quality was all right. Hi, Mr. Breadman. Always lovely to see you. He said, I went to bed on time and then woke up. Remember, big, I didn't write my paper. There's a scary story. Lols. That's true. That's a college student's scary story is forgetting that you have a big paper due. The college life. Sometimes I miss it. Not most days, though. Did you end up turning in your test?
I did.
How'd it go? Should I not ask?
I actually passed with a 93.3%.
Oh, see, look at you! You're stressing about nothing.
Well, yeah, because the study materials were not even close to anything that was on the test, and the information was so obscure. I'm like, I'm just gonna have to go with my gut on every single question.
Well, your gut was 93.5%
93%,
right.
yeah, it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was having a decent gut night that night. Yeah, so
Well,
and
I'm
and now,
happy for you.
well, thank you. And now I still have to wait because it takes the state 15 to 20 business days to process, which is strange because it's all electronic. Why is it so slow?
Yeah, I have to be licensed for the work that I do as well, and I have to say mine's not complicated or anything like that. But yeah, it's just I'm like, why does it take you guys so many weeks? It's so easy for you to take my money out of my account, but it takes you weeks to get back to me and say, "Hey, here's your certificate proving you're certified," or whatever. So it's lame.
It is.
Let's see. Okay, so I'm just going to take this opportunity to tell you guys who my next few interviews are with. I have Living Among Us on Friday. I just have to double check something with him. But yeah, Living Among Us on Friday. And then I have Dark Somnium the following Friday. And then I have Mr. K Narrations, who finally caved after I annoyed her into granting me an interview. But yeah, thank you so much, Corrupted Playground. I really appreciated the compliment I gave earlier. Keep them coming. I surely will keep the interviews coming as long as I can until I run out of narrators, which hopefully I won't. You know, I always I enjoy shedding new light on the smaller channels and the bigger channels because I know you guys want to know that they're real people too. Like, I'd like to know if your crawler's real. He could just be, some made up virus on the internet.
Yes, yes, I am.
You're not
I'm
an
actually,
actual.
no, I'm really like 9, and I use a voice modulator, and yeah, that would explain my childlike, whimsical nature.
Clearly, there's so much whimsy there in you.
Oh, I know.
Never get tired of it there. Sophie, I actually already interviewed Cannibal, and I interviewed Cannibal before he was big. So if you go to my playlist for the interviews, you will find an interview from Southern Cannibal there, and I think he was at 5K at the time because he's actually a good friend. Sir Kane said, haha, I'm looking forward to doing the interview with you. I'm looking forward to it too, Sir Kane. Let's see. Did I miss anything? I always feel bad because I feel like I miss things while I'm interviewing people, but I don't like to be rude and ignore them either. Mm-hmm. Any plans for the weekend there? Fear
Who?
Crawler?
Me? No.
Yeah.
See, because since recently becoming unemployed, there's nothing to plan for me. Your buddy Fear is, yeah, I got too much free time on his hands now, unfortunately. So my weeks are spent just filling out job applications, getting interviews, and hoping something changes really, really soon. So
Well, having passed that test is a big weight off your shoulders, I imagine. So that's a step in the positive direction, right?
it is, and then after that, it's just a matter of drumming up some business and trying to build some street cred, so to speak. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's always hard with jobs like that where you have to, know somebody and then they have to kind of put in a good word for you, or just in that industry, you have to somehow become known. Um, it's rough, but
yeah, and I'll be more than famous. I'm going to become infamous.
Oh my.
Detective crawler.
Detective Crawler, and then you can come
And,
back with some stories for us.
oh yeah, and I'll wear the mask when I go out and I serve people their papers.
That's awesome. Oh, let's see. Sophie, let's see. Oh, I would love to do a compilation with Cannibal. He's just always very busy. He actually is in a couple of my videos, so I don't know if you guys are aware of this. And Fear Crawl, I think this was before you were around or I actually knew you. But earlier in the year, I did a what do you call it? A pickup line video for Valentine's Day because I thought it would just be fun. Even though we're horror channels, I wanted everybody to just be silly, which I will be doing next year. And Fear Crawler, you are more than welcome to join. But I had everybody narrate, like several different narrators, big and small, narrate 2 pickup lines. So a lot of my friends like Vidith and Southern Cannibal and Lord of Terror are actually in that video just being silly. So if you ever just want to see a whole bunch of the even Dr. Creepin got in on that, and all the girls were just drooling all over.
I remember that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
You and I knew each other then. You and I
Did I
met
include
over.
you?
Well, you did not include me, but you and I met over a year ago. We did that collab on
Oh,
Hero
I
to
remember
Villain's channel.
Hero to Villain.
Yeah, and that was before Southern Cannibal started his channel.
Was
I
it?
believe. Yeah,
No, because
he just hit a year not that long ago, and I've been doing this a little over a year. So.
okay, so we were in the
His
same
channel,
video
his
together, but
channel.
you and I never talked, right? Like we were
No,
just in the
we
same
talked
video
in
together.
chat.
Did we?
We messaged.
Because I remember, I mean, no offense to Hero to Villain, but that
No,
collaboration.
Margbot. This was before you had that RAM upgrade. So
Oh, this was when I was working on my phone, right? Yeah, man, I've known you forever. Like, I just don't realize this. I have known you for a very, very long time. I just don't think I've actively been in contact with you. That's why it feels like it's been way shorter.
well, I
Okay.
live in a cave, so I mean,
Oh my gosh.
we get really spotty internet here.
Clearly, I need to be better about that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you out of a dark hole in the cave that you live in soon, and then maybe you'll grant me an interview for your crawler.
Like I said, it would be really, really short though.
Yeah, I don't believe it. I mean, we're clearly talking right now, so this is kind of what it would be like. If
That's
I hadn't
true.
already done one interview today, I would be doing another one with you right now. Okay. Let's see. Leia said, "When are you going to interview Gordon Ramsay?" I would love to interview Gordon Ramsay personally. I really would. I enjoy his cooking channels, or not channels, shows. They're always very fun. So, so as soon as I can, Leia, I mean, somebody should reach out to him, tweet at him, be like, "Hey, can Margbot, this random girl on the internet, interview you?" Oh, Gloomy House said, "I wish I could join the voice chat, but I'm wrapping up some work for my daytime job. I definitely want to be on here soon, though. Maybe I'll interview Gloomy House, too." So much ambition in me, I swear. Reaper's Horror said, "Detective Crawler, huh? Sounds a bit young of age." I don't think so.
No, I'm old.
Yeah, we're ancient here,
I'm
guys.
old crawler.
Yeah, super old, guys.
Yeah, it used to be old walker, but then one of the tennis balls fell off, so now it's old crawler. So yeah.
Have you fallen and you can't get up? Do we need to get you life alert already?
Yeah, I actually wrote to that commercial.
What?
Yeah,
No way.
I scripted that. Yeah, after a
Wow.
personal experience. And I was like, how can I make money off this? Oh, I know.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Yeah, I'm like
Oh my
that's
God.
gold. That's gold right there.
Sophie said, "I subscribed to you not long ago, so I haven't been able to listen to all your stuff yet." No worries, Sophie. Some of my older stuff is terrible, terrible quality. So I apologize for that in advance because, as Fear Crawler knows, I was recording with my iPhone at one point. And those were
I was doing the same thing. My first, the first, I think up until February, I was recording everything on my cell phone in my attic, in a closet, in the
yep,
dark.
that was
So,
life. That was life. I completely
yeah.
understand that.
I was like,
And
there's lots of clothes in here. That'll dampen the sound a little bit.
that works. Let's see. Empoleon said, "Are you doing a cooking channel, Markbot, or you were joking?" I actually wasn't joking, but I think I did tell you guys that if I were to do a cooking channel, it wouldn't be me in the camera. I would be behind the camera directing, and it would actually be somebody else in front of the camera. I have a really good friend who loves to cook, and actually, that friend's about to become my roommate here soon. So everything would be way easier because my kitchen is definitely big, well, bigger than the one he currently has. So that may actually be happening first half of next year, guys. So just hang in there. Some patience there. As far as Lord of Terror, he said, "When are you going to give Lord of Terror his own spin-off sitcom on your channel?" I would happily do that if you had mentioned this before, because I know everybody wants to hear your jokes. as Fear Crawler pointed out earlier.
I could see Lord of Terror doing more of a variety show, I think.
Right?
It's the Lord of Terror Comedy Hour.
Yeah, I agree. I really should start a channel like that, but
Special guest,
he
Deadly
won't.
Horror.
Oh my God. Hey, so he's gone from Twitter, huh?
I know.
I
That
keep
was
hearing that.
I just saw that the other day, and then I was like, nah, it couldn't be. So I went through like some messages I'd sent him, like, oh, he's gone. And I was like, checked for his channel, like, oh, he's gone. I was like, why? What happened? Why? How? Where? Who?
You know what? It's funny because that's everybody's reaction. Like everyone's like, "No way," and then they expected him to come back almost right away. But maybe it's a publicity stunt. You know? I don't know. I hope Dudley grows up. That's all I have to say about that.
This would be the point when Lord of Terror would say something very whimsical.
He really would. He really would. Like, where did Dudley go? Because that's what he said. I'm not sure who Dashi is in Polian, but I'll find out who that is. Oh, thank you, Sir Kane, for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Have a good evening. Let's see. So I think everybody's streaming, but I still have 18 people watching, so I love you all. Thank you. Owl, I'm glad you were finally able to tune into your sister's stream after like an hour of trying. Let's see. I hope if Dudley ever does come back that he comes back much more mature.
And he's going to be an interviewee on your channel.
If he grows up, sure.
With special guest, Lord of Terror.
Oh no, I could never have those two on a stream. It just wouldn't work out.
And featuring Goodnight Goosebumps.
Yeah, seriously. No, Goose would love to be there a little too much.
That would be off the hook.
Yeah. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. Trying to take care of some technical issues on my side here. All right, there we go. Man, now I feel terrible for your crawler. I didn't realize I'd known you for so long. Did you change your channel logo?
Okay.
Is that what it is?
Did I change my logo?
Yeah.
The avatar is a little bit different. The Fear Crawler image now has like a skeleton face, and before that it didn't. It was just the eyes. So that was like literally the only change to it.
Because I mean, I have a terrible whoa. How did my sister get in here?
I was waiting for you to see me there.
I saw you now. Hi, welcome, Noctine Owl.
Rude. I'm sitting there like on the stream, and I'm just like, hey, I can't hear you.
I was busy interviewing Mr. Scarecrow, but yes, Fear Crawler, Noctine Owl, Fear Crawler.
Oh, we've kind of met.
Yeah, we have. You've talked
Sure,
to me a couple of
we
times.
talked on Twitter. Yeah, I remember when your channel first started, and I think the last thing I saw you do was that video with Southern Cannibal, if I remember correctly.
Was that the last thing I did? I feel
I
like
think so.
after that. No, I did like a compilation.
Okay.
Did you? I don't even know.
But
You're cutting off, Owl. Fix
ago.
your life.
Yeah, that was such a long time ago. I haven't done anything.
Fear Crawler watches videos. Fear Crawler watches videos of narrators. See, I don't just say it; I do it. See.
I know, and it makes me feel like a horrible human being because I totally forgot we'd known each other for so long. Like I know you more. I actually have known you longer than like 98% of these people.
Damn.
Well, you see, yeah, but see, like
forgot all about you, bro.
You have all these like super big channels, and mine is still quite small. So, but that's okay.
But you're OG, and that means a lot.
I guess so.
No, it's true. It means a lot. I can't wait to see your big comeback.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, it's only been like I think 10 days since I last uploaded, maybe 11 days. So it hasn't been too long. But
hey, we were used to like I don't know, almost daily uploads.
Yeah, I know. And then I think maybe it's just with everything that happened with work and everything, it just kind of. I don't know. I think I need to reboot or something, because I'm just not processing like I should be. I'll,
No,
I'll
it's
literally,
understandable.
I mean, I'll literally start recording, and all of a sudden I'll fumble over my words, and then after an hour of that, I'll just give up.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. You know, when you don't have like your basic needs met in life, like everything else kind of just falls apart. So it's totally understandable, man. And I mean, it hasn't. Welcome, Miss Monster.
Hello.
So what I was saying is it hasn't gone without notice that you actually have quality content and that you've been like until what happened recently, you've been pretty consistent with uploading and stuff. So I mean, like, because I talked to the other narrators, and I told you this before, like I talked to the other narrators and I'm like, you're a crawler, like he's so on top of this, guys, like, you know, promote him or like, you know, just notice him.
Yeah. Quality is a subjective term, I think, for things on my channel. I think I'm gonna give most of the credit to people that submit stories, and the rest of the credit to probably Crump, because I use a lot of his footage.
Who's that?
Crump? Oh, he has he does like video loops and short movies and things like that, and I use a lot of them in my videos. So
Oh,
I
okay.
think I found his channel through Gothic Librarian. So
Gotcha. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna post in the chat Fear Crawler's channel. If you have not checked it out yet, please do so.
be sure to thumbs down every video.
Don't thumbs him down. Stop doing that.
Definitely will. Definitely will.
Just remember, it doesn't say dislike; it says dis-I-like.
Decide.
Let's
He's so mean to
see.
himself sometimes.
He really is. Stop being so deprecating to yourself. Be kind to yourself.
Hey, I have no ego about any of this, so
I actually don't think I have an ego at all about my channel. It's probably the only thing I don't have an ego about. Just ask Owl. She knows.
That is so true. Like, you don't even know, man.
Like
It's kind of crazy because this is like the one thing that she's actually very deprecating about within herself too.
Yeah.
Unless it's her interviews, she's pretty solid on those.
Yeah, everybody seems to love those. Let's see. Lord of Terror, Margbot is 47 and Noctine is 43.
I knew it.
Whatever.
Oh my God. I remember the first time that me and Owl were on a stream together, people didn't know who was talking when, especially because I had like a lower quality mic, so you couldn't really tell. And people were like, wait, who's talking right now? It was really
Yeah,
funny.
some people actually thought that we were the same person.
Yeah, they thought I was just talking to myself.
Just having you're interviewing yourself.
Yeah, it was very bizarre. But my mom does it all the time on the phone. So yeah, she doesn't know. Sometimes we'll trick my mom into thinking, you know, we're each other. So, let's see. I'm actually the older one, guys. I'm like the big sister and she's the baby sister. I think somebody asked that.
Truth.
Let's see.
You'll pick up on the lingo that I use, and she's like, huh?
Yeah, she's way younger. Let's see. Miss Monster is a boss. That's what Lord Terror said. And then he said Margbot is a Dawn. Owl is a sweet lady. And Lord of Terror said, I'm the motherfucking Don Juan, ¿sabes? Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Let's see.
He gave himself that title. No one gave him that title.
All right. Lord of Terror's trying to be sneaky over here, but
That title was passed down through generational royalty, I think.
oh my God. Lord of Terror and his little, what is it? King's Road Click? Library Click? I think that's what it is. This monster is the Boster. I like that one. Man, I want a cool hashtag like that. Empoleon. I want a cool hashtag like that. Miss Monster is the Boster. Miss Monster, I have to ask, did the harassment stop from the person on the Sarah Hot app?
I still have Eric message me once in a while saying this person's still DMing me, but I haven't checked the app to know if they've continued.
Those were terrifying times. Hold on.
The mystery.
Yes, Reaper's Horror, you better take
someone
that to
wants
your
my
grave,
link.
man.
What?
She hasn't uploaded in a while, and I don't know when she will upload again. She kind of snuck her way
Yeah.
on here, to be honest with you.
Tomorrow.
But
I'm sorry. I apologize for this person.
yeah, I'll link her. But I love how my own sister isn't a mod on my on my channel. That's great.
I'm sorry. I don't know. And you know, I don't talk to people. I'm usually a hermit.
Yeah, it's true. So I'll link you guys. She may come back at some point, but I don't know when she'll be back. So just be
I actually
warned.
really miss doing this, guys, because I actually used to do real acting, like in-person acting, and since life happened and I became an adult, I stopped doing it, and then I started doing this, and then I couldn't do this anymore, so I will eventually come back. I just don't know when.
Yeah, it happens.
It does.
But she's actually way better at voice acting than I am. If you look at her videos, like I try, but I think because she has some acting experience, like she's way better at the voice acting stuff than I am. Don't be foul,
Sometimes she
be
would ask me
Noctine
for
Owl.
advice.
I like that hashtag. Kimberly, you have your own hashtag now.
Owl hashtag?
Don't be foul, be Noctine Owl.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you, Empoleon.
Let's see. Some random thing may be happening soon. Give me a second. I think I'm gonna add Dark Somnium. Also, guys,
Darkest of somniums.
Yeah. So he actually, I was saying this at the beginning of the stream. Dark Somnium has a series going on called Emergency. Well, he has a lot of stuff going on, but the series is called Emergency Alert System, and he should be putting out another episode that features yours truly out tonight. So keep an eye out for that. Let's see. And I mean, it's just an excellent series in general. It's not just because I'm involved. Like sometimes I feel bad saying that stuff that I'm involved with is like awesome, but it really is just a good series. Oh my God, Lord of Terror. Why are you doing this to me? I can't read that online. Oh my goodness. Wait, Miss Monster, do you understand any Spanish?
Yeah.
You understand why he said that then. Kimberly understands too.
Yeah.
Damn it, Owl. Oh, Lord
Oh my
of Terror.
gosh.
What? Why did you just say, oh my gosh?
What happened?
I'm gonna backhand you.
You finally understood, huh? Why he posted that.
You know what? I am sleep deprived. Leave me alone. Okay.
The second there to
It
process.
takes me a while. But you know what? About it because I've done it to you so many times. It's not even funny.
Should I translate what Lord of Terror said into English, guys?
Yeah, why not? You would
I don't
say it
know.
in Spanish.
Miss Monster, should I translate it into English?
I mean, there's 12 people watching, so.
Yeah, okay. So Lord of Terror said, I wanted to record today, but my back hurt. And I had to be up all night to be able to record. I hope you feel bad for me. Oh, all the things Lord of Terror is posting in Espanol.
Yeah.
Anyway, I hate clowns 911. Yes.
Yeah, that's a good name.
Yeah, it truly is. I agree. Wait, Miss Monster, are you entering the contest or not?
I did.
Did you? I didn't see it.
Oh, I did.
Holler at the crawler.
Yeah, to create my own, okay?
I like it though. I mean, it's a good one.
Yeah, what does he not have a hashtag?
Everyone else is getting hashtags, all right?
Holler at the crawler. Okay. I'm gonna start posting these.
Oh my gosh, Lot. Don't even start with another language.
What's he gonna do? Portuguese? Because Because,
Yeah.
there's somebody
That's
here
what
who
he's
knows
saying.
Portuguese. Hold
He's
on.
saying
One
I can
second.
speak Portuguese too.
1 second. Are we going to start with the Italian? Because Lord of Terror knows way too many languages. Way too many.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Why?
Because
my
he
God.
travels a lot.
Hey, be nice to her.
What are we doing? Yeah. Okay. Really? After I interviewed you, Lord of Terror, and you annoyed me in order to interview you? I remember those days. Thought we were friends. Margbot and in ChargeBot. I like that one. I'm sorry, Clowns911. Has this gotten off track? Oh, so I guess if you were not aware, I have a contest going on my channel, on my basically any social media I have, where tomorrow is the deadline to submit a picture of you in costume, and I'm going to give away a gift card just to a random person. I don't want to turn it into a popularity contest, so I'm not going to have anybody vote on it, and I'm not going to play favorites, so I'm not going to be the one selecting the best costume or whatever. I'm just going to put all of your names into a bowl, and I will draw one, and whoever that is will get a gift card. And I said that content creators are welcome to join as well. So that was what the contest was.
You know what would be funny?
What?
As if I entered and I
No,
would
your
win.
family. You're not allowed to join. That's the one stipulation. Narrators, content creators, they can enter. Family cannot.
How rude.
So, yeah, it happens. I live with you. Or, I mean, I used to live with you. So,
Yeah. Whatever.
Black Eyed Blonde had a really cool one.
she did. She did a really cool one. I think she likes to cosplay as well, though. So she has some experience. But yeah, I was like, oh my God, that looks amazing. But yeah, so in order to enter, just submit a picture to me either on Twitter with the hashtag Margbot Halloween contest, or send it to me via my Instagram. My Instagram is just Margbot. Or you can email it to me at the email I have usually in the description of my videos. Yeah, see, thank you, Miss Monster, for putting that out there.
I try.
Corrupted Playground said, wait, so if a narrator has never done a face reveal, in theory, they could post anyone's costume pic. So I'm just leaving you guys to the code of honor. I mean, I guess you guys could just be silly and submit a picture of anybody on the internet, but I would hope that you guys wouldn't do that. I would hope you would. I mean, if you're worried about somebody seeing your face and nobody's seen your face before, then, you could just submit it under a different account. And I would never know it's a narrator. So there you go. Let's see. Oh, welcome back, Soul. Thank you so much for stopping back by. Back. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.
Back by.
Yeah. So thank you for coming back. There. Let's just leave it there. Sorry, guys. Kind of tired. I hope your dog is doing well. Yeah. See, Miss Monster said that there's ways around it. Thank you. Fear Crawler, you're so quiet now.
I was just listening.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, Lord of Terror, I didn't see this costume. Okay, you need to send it to me. If you dressed up as me, I have right to know.
Maybe you want to rethink that statement.
Oh my God.
I could see that going all shades of wrong. So yeah.
Well, he just said all the men want me when I'm dressed up as Margbot. But I'm not easy for anybody.
Dang. That's a true representation of Margbot right there.
It's so true, though. That's so true.
Oh, God.
Literally, oh, Lord. Oh, my God.
Dark Somnium, what's up?
Hello.
What's up, Doc Somnium?
What's up?
How are you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yay. Beautiful. Hi, how are you guys doing?
Welcome, child of the night. Napoleon, thank you so much. He said you are very talented and sweet, Margbot. Hashtag Margbot is Margboss. Be hot like Margbot. Miss Monster is the Boster. And don't be foul. Be Noctine Owl. And wait, what was the one we came up with? Fear Crawler? Holla at the crawler. That's what it was.
Who's saying
That's
what?
right.
I wish Napoleon was
Who's crawling on the wall?
lot.
What the hell's happening?
Fear Crawler is crawling his way everywhere because he lost his walker. Like one of the tennis balls fell off his walker, so he's crawling everywhere.
Oh.
He's not that old.
That's what he said, though, and I told him we're the same age. What are you talking about? But he claims that he's ancient. Dark Somnium, your audio is like really low.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Okay, so Sophie, I am actually 28. And
Did you have to think about that?
Yeah, because I'm about to turn 29, you jerk.
You were about
So.
to say 21.
Shut up. I actually accidentally told somebody the other day I was 21. I don't even know why.
Okay, we'll celebrate your 21st.
That's why.
Anyway, sorry. Go ahead, Miss Monster.
Oh, I said we'll celebrate your 21st birthday in Vegas.
Yeah, we'll do that in April. Hello.
Is my voice any better?
It is so much better. Thank you.
Sweet.
Anybody
Thank you
else?
for inviting me.
Oh no, thank you so much for joining. I just wanted to have fun with you guys and have friends over. So anybody else want to share how old they are?
Old.
I'm 25. I'll be 26 in February.
You're a baby in comparison to me.
How so?
Oh my gosh.
3 years older than me.
I know. I'm just being sarcastic.
Okay.
See, we're all in our 20s, I think.
Well, actually, maybe because a 6-year-old wouldn't really consider themselves a baby, but a 3-year-old would.
Yeah.
Touche. Me.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm the youngin. I'm the baby.
You're. I think my sister's younger than you, Miss Monster.
I'm not the baby?
No, I
I'm
don't
not
think
the baby.
so.
That's depressing.
For
I don't know.
once,
Either
Wait.
that
in
or
a
you guys are the
conversation.
same age.
I
I
don't
can't
know.
remember.
Miss Monster just became the middle child.
Yeah, I'm actually 21.
no.
I'm turning 22 in December.
Oh, I'm
Isn't
not
it-
the.
Told
Sorry,
ya. Let's see. Lord of Terror's 87. It's really creepy, guys. He was relentlessly hitting on me for a long time, and he's ancient. Okay.
Hey, that's hot. That's whoa. That's that's a opportunity. Don't pass that up. What are you talking about?
Look, I could have taken him for everything he was worth, but then he threatened to human traffic me. So no, thank you.
He's 87. You just have to walk at a slight brisk pace.
Accidents happen. Come on.
He's not going to catch you.
I mean, he could fall down like 8 flights of stairs. You don't know. I mean,
He said he was going to keep me in his basement and only feed me one Whopper a day from Burger King.
Only one Whopper.
that actually doesn't sound that bad.
I should a Whopper. Like, that's pretty good.
Oh my god.
Could it be a double Whopper with cheese?
Oh no. Here we go again.
Is that offer
Gloomy
still on the
House.
table?
Oh man, Gloomy House is still here, guys. He said I will be 27 in a week. I feel like the older I get, the faster time goes by. Yeah, I totally agree. Like the older I get, I don't even know how old I am. Dementia is starting to set in, I guess.
Dementia.
Yeah. Do you see that, Somnium? Lord of Terror said, "Watch your mouth, Somnium. I'm an old school Italian Don 87."
Whoa. Yeah, I don't want to say any sharp words and break your hip. I wouldn't want to do that to you. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Ah, Sophie. 24 is a good age. I wish I were 24 again. Why does it look like
When you were
Somnium's
24,
praying?
in your mind, you were like 48.
You know what? Just because I've always been an old soul doesn't mean you should tell everybody. Thank you so much, Owl.
Oh, I was praying. Thank you very much. I just like to hold my hands like this sometimes.
Okay. Well, what were you praying for?
Peace.
Do we get to know?
Good will to men.
That one old guy breaks his hip. I forget who we were talking about.
Lord of Terror. Hold on. Guys, did the Dodgers... Oh, snap. The game's still going on. I really hope the Dodgers win.
Okay.
I want to see a game 7, guys. I don't even like baseball, okay? But when it comes to the home team...
Say, like, you don't even like baseball,
No,
though.
I really don't. But when it comes to the home team making it, like, I mean, they haven't made it to the World Series, guys, since I was born. So this is a big deal.
Dude,
and
you watch
really...
baseball?
I don't. That's what I'm saying. God, nobody's listening to me. Never mind.
I'm not listening to you. I just heard baseball and assumed you were associated with it.
That's
Which
usually how I am, but it's like when it comes to a home team, like being there, like in the big time, I will always root for the home team.
No, see,
Crazy Pasta Goblin.
No, there's no
Goblin.
I don't get that whole bandwagon thing, right? Because I played on the football team
gosh,
for my
Goblin.
high school,
What
right?
do you want to know, Goblin?
What?
No, sorry, Somnian was saying something. Go ahead.
I played on the football team for my high school, right? And I was running back, and so it's all good. Speaking of which, I live in Utah, which is like Mormons and everything, and I lived in Springville, which is like in the middle of Utah. Our school mascot was the Red Devil, which is weird because like the whole state's like super Mormon. But anyway, our team sucked, and I did not let anybody on my team forget it. I was like, hey, you all suck, and I suck too. Like I would just basically spout that nonsense every day. I don't get why people are like, oh, it's the home team, we have to root for them. Like, my home team sucked and I hate them.
I don't.
Probably because I was on the team.
This is
You're like, I'm gonna be real with it.
I feel like this is therapy session, and Dark Somnium is just letting us know how he felt about his high school right now. Like he has a deep-rooted like dislike for the sports in his high school. It's okay, Dark Somnium. We can move past this.
They only had one sport. It sucked. And it was ugh.
So it sucked.
Yeah, there was a lot of sucking involved.
You know what? I'm just gonna stop that right there.
Oh, Somnium's got a fan in the chat.
Who that? Is it me? Is it me in a wig? It's probably me in a wig.
Sophie says, Somnium, you're really good looking, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I don't see that. Where is it?
Oh, I see it.
Where? Hold on. Someone try to get your number, boy.
Wait, hold on. I can do funny faces. Hold on.
Now, don't ruin it. You already won her over.
God.
Don't blow it now. I mean, come on.
I don't see it. What are you
Too
guys
early in the
talking
game.
about? Oh, Sophie, dude.
Yeah.
She probably has that amazing foreign accent as well. Don't ruin it.
Don't screw
Really,
this up.
really
Someone.
rooting
Don't
for you
you
here.
screw this up.
No, there's this one time on one of my streams where this one girl was like saying some really, like she was hitting on me in like the most vulgar way possible, and I was like, yo.
And you enjoyed
You gotta
it.
calm down, and she wouldn't calm down, so I had to block her from my chat. Kind of felt bad, but
I think I watched that one.
yeah,
That's awkward.
yeah. I was like, this is I'm trying to read scary stories. I don't want real creepy. Let's calm down now.
But she was trying to make you a Reddit story. You should have thanked her.
Yeah, I guess. Actually, funny story, guys. So I'm staying out here with my grandpa, helping him get ready for winter. And I've been, I don't know anybody out here because it's in the middle of nowhere. So just like a desert. But I did make a friend at the store, right? And then she's like, hey, you should come to this party tonight. And I was like, all right, cool. Where is it? It's like, oh, it's out in the desert. And I was like, okay, when is it? It's like, oh, it's like at 1 a.m. I was like, all right, that's cool. And and instead I'm here now.
Out in the desert.
Why
Home
are
alone.
you,
Tell
why are
no
you
one.
here? You should
I'm
be
not
out
going.
partying with the girls.
I'm not going out into the desert in the middle of the night.
That's where
Are you
fights
high?
happen.
That is how you die.
Yeah, duh.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're not dying tonight. Although you could also be having fun. You just never know.
Yeah,
In the
fun
middle of
dying.
the desert.
I feel like if I were a
Oh,
guy,
this is a
I'd be
good time.
so reckless. Like, I'm so cautious as a female, but if I were a guy, I'd probably be so reckless.
I don't
And
know,
I also-
girls can wield knives too. Not
Girls
like,
can
it's not like
girls can actually be guys sometimes, in case you didn't know.
yeah, that's the worst part. When like I'm tired of that happening. Ugh.
Oh my goodness.
Be like, I wasn't
Oh,
expecting this to my breakfast.
Oh, jeez.
Question from the chat.
Mhm.
When y'all started narrating, did your voices shake a lot like I did in my first video I posted? I know mine did. In fact, it still does it.
I actually think mine was very monotone. I don't think that it was shaking. I think it was just very monotone. But you can ask Owl because she was there when it happened.
What happened?
When my first recording was my voice shaking.
No, but there was a lot of breathing and you didn't know how to like really act yet.
There's a lot of breathing and a lot of like non-acting when there should have been acting. Oh
I
man.
had to coach her a lot.
You know what? Don't sit here and take credit for my growth.
Well,
have a question
no,
for you guys.
I'm not going to take credit
Go
for
ahead.
it.
So my
'Cause, I
question,
mean,
oh, sorry, not me.
it's
No,
okay.
go ahead, Somnium.
Well, I mean, like,
I said go ahead, Somnium. Wait your turn.
Oh,
Ow.
sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Um, but so when I started my YouTube channel, right? Not that like maybe I don't know if any of you guys can relate to this, but not that I necessarily like had an ego or anything or thought I was good, but like when I was making my videos, I was like in the mindset, I know I suck, but I don't see myself getting any better. You know, like it's like the video I was making at the time, it's kind of like that's kind of just what I expected my quality to stay like because I thought that's like the best I could make. But then I went back and watched my first video and I was like, this fucking sucks. Who would listen to this? I'm like speeding through words like I don't know how to breathe. And then now I get what people were saying. They'd be like, hey, you need to slow down. But the issue was because I mess up a lot when I read. And so I have to go back and edit out the mistakes. And I would always cut the time in between words too short. So I would finish a word and instantly say another word.
Ah, gotcha.
What is happening?
I don't know.
Are there like 6 of you?
What is happening?
Oh, you want to play this game? All right, cool. Yeah, let's do this. Hold on, wait. Yeah, here we go.
What is that? I'm sorry, my eye
let's do
makeup
this.
is currently messed up, guys. Like I said, I was trying to do some face paint earlier.
Abort, Skynet.
No, I'm aware my face is on camera.
What's happening?
I'm aware. Yeah. Oh my God. Are we gonna start with the unit voices now? Is that what we're doing?
Yes, we are.
Because they're now known as unit voices, by the way.
Yeah, no, they're not. I'm whatever.
Wait, say redacted.
I will
Redacted.
Oh shit! I fucking my voice cracked. Redact.
Oh no. The secret word, is that the secret word, redacted?
Yes. Every time I say redacted, he gives me money. But
all right, so you guys have
That's
now
actually a true
seen my
story.
face?
That's the worst part is
It's
that
a true
that's
story.
actually a factual story.
he gave me like $700.
The good old days.
Back before I became poor crawler.
Poor crawler.
You know what? I think that's what breaks my heart the most is the fact that Fear Crawler has always been so giving to all of us guys and the
Right.
community and
I wish I can offer my body if you want some of that. But like, other than
Oh
that,
my
I don't have
goodness.
much.
Well, I don't know that I'm quite there just yet. I appreciate it.
All right, well, let me know.
Let me
That offer won't
Be redacted.
Oh my god.
get the pun.
that's awesome, dude.
Yes.
Okay, well, I fulfilled my promise of showing my face, so you guys can't say that I.
Oh wait, that was you? Oh, I didn't know who that was. Wait, go back, do it again.
I knew who that was.
You guys have seen my face. I post it on Twitter all the time.
I've seen it
Oh,
before I
right, then
even
we-
commented. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I know. Thank you so much. It's very polite of you. I appreciate it.
You know it.
Yeah. You should all know that Miss Monster is my secret lover, though. So just FYI, it's cool.
That's
Not
hot.
secret.
Secret, not so secret.
What's a secret?
Nothing. Secret partner, lover.
Lover.
Yeah. Shh. Don't tell them.
When did this happen? What?
Oh,
It's okay. Just let it happen.
I kind of swooped in.
Yeah. She was like, hey, that's what she looks like. Yep.
Wait, Deadly's dead from the community? When did this
Oh
happen?
my God, can we please stop? Okay, I feel like now we're just rambling. But so I'm gonna end this soon. But yes, Deadly Horror is gone from the Twitter verse. And I really hope and pray that if he does come back, that he comes back a grown person, not somebody who harasses women. Hashtag
wait,
me too.
who's that and what did they do?
Hashtag me too.
I really did just throw that out there, by the way. But anyway, it's okay. Men can use that as well, guys. Just saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, Deadly needs to not harass women on YouTube. And if he comes back, I hope he comes back not harassing us. Let's see. I had my face shown. I showed my face. Were you guys not really? You guys weren't paying attention? Come on now. All right.
Come on, since I'm streaming this on my channel too, I'm trying to get it so that the people on my channel can see who you people are.
Oh, okay. I can kind of see that. What you're doing there.
Oh, this black box that's not doing what I want it to
Bye,
do.
Margot.
It's
Thank you
supposed-
so much for stopping by. Yeah, the black box.
Yeah.
We're now starting to scare people away. See, like I showed my face and then like 5 people disappeared, and I'm just like, okay, guys, sorry about that.
Dang.
Oh,
What is
goodness.
happening?
I don't know. 5 people
Oh, there,
disappeared
right.
because I showed my
There it
face.
is.
I like how it was under his dank account.
Yeah, I saw that too.
No, see, I don't know how to fix that. I don't know what I did or when I did it, but apparently,
I know how to
at
fix
some
it.
point in my life, it got switched over from the Dark Somnium narrations to the Dank Somnium, and
I
then
remember that.
and now I have 2 accounts, and I have to fumble between them every time I want to go to a different Google page.
I know how to fix it. I can walk you through it sometime.
Oh, yay!
Oh, Somnium,
happened.
when I have the money to afford to pay for mixing of audio for Hale, for sure I'll come to you. But
Okay,
as of now,
cool.
I has no money for that. But
That's cool.
But yeah, guys, if you're looking for somebody to mix your audio, Dark Somnium's a man. I mean, he does his own music for his own videos, and he's just really good with sound in general. So.
Dang,
And
boss.
mixing, I mix it like so. The first step is you take it and you gotta mix it like it's pancake batter. You just gotta rub your hands around the track, nice and until there's no lumps. If you get any lumps or air bubbles in the track, then you can't eat it. But that's the proper technique.
No lump.
Technique. And then you bring it around town.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
We're going
yes,
SpongeBob on
SpongeBob.
this?
Yes. That's his
I
technique,
like how we
guys.
don't get that.
No, I got it. It's okay. Hold on. You guys have seen my face. Like, hold on. Here. Yeah,
Seen your
I'll
face a little
link
too
you guys.
much.
You know what? Shut up. You were born seeing my face.
You know the face.
I know the face a little
Okay,
too well.
so here's a fun fact. My sister can't listen to my videos. She can't.
I really can't.
Why?
Because it makes, I don't know why, it makes me cringe.
Well,
You guys heard it from
something
her.
fun about that. Something fun about that. I recently found out that 3 of my close friends know about my channel and watch my videos regularly. And I found that out after I made the third parent and that porn field video. And I was like, well, you guys are going to think I'm really weird.
That's awesome.
It was nice being friends with you.
See, at least your friends are willing to listen to you. My sister doesn't even. My sister thinks my voice is cringeworthy. So
It's not. It's because of the fact that I hear you all the time, and then I hear you like on a video, and it's just.
It's too much. It's too much Margbot. Too much
There's so
Margbot.
much more you can do with your voice, and you won't do it.
Yeah, Margbot. Gosh.
Yeah,
Do more with your voice. Gotta crank it up like this. Be like, squeaky.
That was me in middle school. You don't want to
Oh my
hear that.
God.
Trust me.
Yeah, that wasn't you. Actually, I don't know why I did that. I have vocal filters. What am I, high?
Yeah,
One second.
seriously. Come on. Give me some
Gosh.
robot voice. I want the robot voice.
All right, guys, how does this sound?
Oh my God.
Huh? How do you like this? Do you like this?
That sounds like middle school.
Sounds like you in middle school?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That's pretty cool. I remember middle school, getting rejected by girls all the time. That sucked.
That was me getting rejected by boys all the time in middle school.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh man.
One time, fun story about I asked this. I didn't. It was like the first time I ever asked a girl out, and so I was after art class, and I was like, all right, cool. I was psyching myself up in the corner, looking real weird and stuff. But I was like, yeah, I'm gonna ask her out. I'm gonna do this. Come on. And then like high five myself, and then so I turn around. I walk. For some reason, I started skipping too. Right up to her, asked if she wanted to go to the dance. She said no, and I was like, okay. And then I skipped away really fast, almost at the point of running. And then I didn't come to school the next day.
That's maybe why she said no.
Yeah, I handled it really weird. I don't know what any of that was.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's how a boy becomes a man.
Yeah, just
Skipping away from being
it's
rejected.
weird. Be like, no, it wasn't really skipping, I guess. It's just I was running and jumping for some reason. It was really weird. I don't know what the hell was going on. I didn't know how to handle the situation. Apparently I thought I didn't think actually.
Clearly.
Leave me alone. You know what? I'm going over
You
here.
couldn't
I
handle
don't know
the
why I told you all that
rejection.
story. Ow, my foot. Oh, that hurts so much.
Thank you so much, Sunny Jack Lantern. I really appreciate. Sunny Jack Lantern said, "Daw, you got a cute little face, Marge." Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see.
He just hurt himself.
I think so.
Yeah, I damn near broke my foot reclining my chair for some reason.
What in the
I think-
world?
All over
I think I
again.
also broke my USB ports.
Oh my gosh, Reaper's Horror. I feel so bad for you.
Yeah, I was reading that. I was like, well, I would hate to be Reaper's Horror.
Yeah.
Their
Yeah.
boss found their channel, and it was odd.
Yeah, I work with kids,
Oh, really?
so it would be really, really awkward if
Well, I
my
mean,
boss found my channel.
it's like Creeperoni. Creeperoni works with kids, so I'm pretty sure it would be like I think she's mentioned before. That would be interesting if her kids found her channel.
That would be awkward.
Yeah, for sure.
Margbot is a Don.
I do try. Whatever that means.
My
Sophie
nephew
said,
found my
"We
channel.
Sended notes. Will you be my boyfriend? Yes, no, maybe.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? I never sent notes like that. I was the girl who used to pass notes relentlessly back and forth before there was text messaging during class.
Oh my gosh, I've seen the notebooks. She
had
didn't send
notebooks,
notes. She
guys.
sent notebooks.
I'll tell you what.
Passed notebooks back and forth. Oh man, me and my best friend.
I remember
The
that.
first time I saw the Notebook, I cried so hard. It was like a firehouse hydrant explosion in my eyes.
All right, guys.
It was so sad.
I'm gonna wrap this up here before we get off track and start just crying on air. But I will
You
say
guys seen
this.
Somewhere in Time? That movie's so sad.
Oh my gosh.
Just like using towels as eye cleaner, tear,
This
whatever.
is what
you
I
do.
mean. We're getting off track, guys. But Sophie, thank you so much for tuning in, and everybody else who's tuning into this. And wherever you came from, guys, like thank you so much for sticking with me by my channel. And I think Somnium has now muted himself. I'm not quite sure what's happening. He's like making faces like he's crying, or I don't know if that's just the lag.
What's happening?
Yeah.
What did I do?
Sophie said you're a real man. Just thought you should know.
Oh, thanks. See, a real man's not afraid of his emotions.
And
I'll
Pauline
cry and
said,
chop down a tree and build a house. Do it at the same time.
thank you so much, Napoleon, for your donation once again. He said, did we see a Margbot face reveal, or was it a glitch in the Matrix?
It was a
may have
glitch.
been a glitch.
Was real.
It was a real glitch.
Oh my god. Okay, guys. So hopefully I will catch you guys this Friday. I do have another stream on Friday because originally this one was supposed to happen last Friday, but you know, Mr. Scarecrow and I agreed that it would be better to do it on Halloween. But yeah, this Friday I am interviewing Living Among Us, and all you lovely folks who are currently on the stream are welcome to join me once again for the hangout after. You guys are always welcome. Have a safe Halloween if you're still going out for some reason. There's a lot of crazy things going on in the world, even earlier this morning. So please stay safe, and don't eat too much candy. It'll rot your teeth. I love you all. And Margbot out.
Have you guys seen A Walk to Remember?
Oh my god.